24 leading West Indies women cricketers gathered in Antigua from last weekend for a training camp at the Coolidge Cricket Ground. The camp is the first face-to-face assignment with the players for new head coach Courtney Walsh and his technical support team, who will conduct a 3-week high-performance program for a mixture of senior and new players.
As I say, it's the first assignment. It's the first chance we've had to get the women back in the camp since the last tour of the UK. So for me, and it's my first assignment, so it's more of assessing things. So it's an assessment camp for me to sort of have a benchmark as to where the ladies are and where we would like to get them in the next couple of months going forward. But this camp is really crucial, as I say, in assessing, having a look, and also laying down some ground rules that we need to adhere to and to sort of progress moving forward. So in a sense, or in a short term or long term, it's really a camp that I'm looking at to set the foundation going forward to in terms of West Indies cricket and women's cricket. And as you know, the sports is evolving, so we want to put a template in place that can be a good guideline for the ladies currently playing now, and hopefully we can get a couple of youngsters coming down the road in a few months' time to start to pick up on the slacks of that.
Cricket West Indies had been working closely with the Ministry of Health and the Ministry of Sport in Antigua and Barbuda to orchestrate logistics and agree the safety protocols for the commencement and duration of the camp. All players and support staff were tested twice with negative COVID-19 results before their travel to Antigua. The players and support staff are training and living in a biosecure bubble for the duration of the camp, during which they will have 4 more tests conducted. The preparation camp, running from January 9 to February 1, kickstarts the year's activities for the women's team, a feature of which will be the International Cricket Council's Women's World Cup qualifiers due to take place in Sri Lanka in July. Walsh said this camp will help to give a clear idea of the level of work that is needed to get the West Indies women in shape for those qualifiers.
I have a very clear idea what I want to do from now. I actually wanted this camp to be from November, based on what I had planned and what I was thinking of doing, but that wasn't the case. So we have to be flexible with what's going on with the pandemic and stuff like that. We haven't got a lot of time on our hands. I know the qualifiers are June, July. Everybody might say, "Oh, you have time," but in reality, we haven't got as much time as we probably anticipate or expected. So what I would like from this camp is to put things in place. Hopefully, we get the regionals played, and then try to get a tour before the qualifiers, so we have some cricket. So that's my plan. That's my hope that with the pandemic and everything, we can stick to the plans that we've been discussing, because we've been planning from October what to do and how to go about doing it, and to get the ladies up and running. And as you say, the qualifiers are right now the main item on the agenda. We have to go to the qualifiers ready, and we need to do whatever we can under the conditions to ensure that everyone is ready mentally, physically. So, the work is there, but this camp now is to set the foundation, assess, have a look, and get everybody more or less mind geared towards what we have to do and outline the plan and the strategies that we're thinking of going forward. For me, once this camp is done, then, we will go back to the drawing board, do assessment, have program for the players, of everything tailored out as to what we want to do, the requirements and stuff, and then planning forward. If we're fortunate enough to get another camp in place before the qualifiers, would be great. If we can get a tour and do the tour as a camp, fine. That's what we're looking at, the options, whatever options that's available, so we can utilize that. And then in that next period now is when we need to have a lot more stuff fine-tuned. So the planning is in process, but we can confirm a lot of stuff because of what's happening.
Coach Walsh is part of an experienced team of qualified coaches, including the former West Indies players Robert Samuels and Corey Collymore, and high-performance manager Graham West. Reporting for Newsroom, I'm Avinash Ramzan.